Has any company or organization ever disobeyed air regulations? Have there been any scandals by failing to follow air regulations?
Samantha has a lot to talk about this, dealing with refineries. I'll keep my answer short. There are times wastewater treatment plants, so oftentimes they deal with anaerobic digesters. Anaerobic means without oxygen. That process of treating wastewater sludge creates methane. Anaerobic does. And so these anaerobic digesters, when they operate anaerobically, they create methane. They also create H2S, hydrogen sulfide. That's a smelly one. Methane is the global warming one. And so we need to make sure these digesters aren't just spewing their gas straight into the atmosphere, because that wouldn't be good. They have different ways to either use it productively to create electricity or heat, or flare it to minimize emissions. It's actually better to burn it than just to let it go straight into the atmosphere. So sometimes these facilities either don't know they're emitting straight into the atmosphere, or they don't know they're emitting into the atmosphere. So that's what I'll say.
Great. For refineries, there are definitely violations, and I haven't been assigned a refinery to know, but I've heard stories, and they can get fined a lot of money, like probably over 500,000. It can get quite a lot, the fines. And so we have inspectors at the air district, and they'll visit these refineries or facilities and check if they're complying with the permit. And if they're not, then they'll get these fines called notice of violations. In addition, just from my job, starting my first 6 months working on smaller projects, you'll get people who might not pay their fees, and that might be a smaller concern, especially during coronavirus. It's hard for some small businesses to afford a permit fee. So that's one way where they won't comply. And other than that, there's definitely, you'll meet all sorts of people. You'll meet some people who just don't care about the environmental at all, or don't want to follow the rules, and then you'll get a lot of people who also do want to follow the rules.
Exactly. So just in general, I'll say we want to help people get into compliance with the rules. We want to work with them and allow them to conduct business, because that's good for the Bay Area. That's good for California. But they're trying to run a business. They're trying to make a profit. So we've got to work with them, make sure they're doing what they should be doing. So there can be some conflicts there, but in general, we try to work with facilities.